Namaste. Welcome to your practice. Welcome to Yoga for Cyclists. We have a special guest, Kim, who's been cycling for 11 years, and she has been doing yoga for 6 years. She felt like she needed the help with yoga poses to release the tension from your shoulders and hips from lots of cycling. She's a love of cycle, right? So hope today's practice really brings you a little more ease into your shoulders and hips out there, cyclists, and also great for runners as well, right? Okay, let's jump into today's practice, starting in child pose toward to the end of your mat. This is all level friendly class, so take your time to really move along with us, and if any poses that doesn't feel really right for you, you can skip it and come down to child pose like this. Relaxing your full body down, forehead relaxed. As we move together, our full body opening, make sure your breathing is there. So if your breathing becomes shallow, that's the sign that you shouldn't go any further. From here, take full breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out. Wiggling your fingers and toes. And let's make some nice flow to feel our body nice and open up. Slowly coming forward to tabletop position. Fingers nice and wide open. Exhale back to child pose. Coming forward and back. 3, inhale. 3, exhale. Equalizing your inhalations and exhalations. Let's go one last round. As you're shifting back, knees together, tuck your toes under and send your hips all the way to your heels. You feel this gentle stretch down through your toes and feet. Wiggling your hips maybe side to side. Giving your feet a little more gentle stretch. Walking your hands all the way up to your thighs. Softly sitting on top of your heels. Extending arms straight forward and up toward to the sky. Interlacing your fingers and flip your palms up high. Exhale, rotating your wrists all the way down and make your way to tabletop position, hands and knees. Pressing your feet down, pressing your palms, and we go through 3 cats and cows. Inhale, belly relax, chest push, gently gazing forward. Exhale, rounding your lower back, mid back, upper back, gazing toward your belly button. 2 more, adding arm variations, which means as you shifting forward, see if you can turn your fingers slightly to the outer side. Exhale, rounding your lower back, mid back, upper back, chin to the chest. Good. Now again, if you could turn your fingers all the way towards your knees. And exhale to cat. Come back to neutral. Turn your fingers facing forward. We're taking a heart melting pose. So walk your hands forward. Melt your heart down, shoulders and forehead down. Tailbone in line with your knees and pressing your feet, pressing your shins. So increasing the capacity of your flexibility on your shins and your feet as well. Chest melting, shoulders relaxing. This is a nice open up to your chest, opening your chest. Very good. Slowly walking yourself back to table. Tuck your toes under. Before we make our way to downward facing dog, I want you to check in with your index fingers straight forward and your thumbs pressing down. Let's check in how much our palms are supporting our full body by try to lifting up your fingers off of the mat. but you're pressing your palms so firmly down like a starfish, so it's really hard to take them off. Okay, with the grip on your fingertips, lifting up to your knees up now, and send your hips all the way back, downward facing dog. Checking with your toes in line with your heels, and feel your upper body lengthening. Nice stretch through your feet, calves, all the way up to your hamstrings. Let's walk it out one leg at a time. So right knee deeply bent and left heel pressing, left knee deeply bent and right heel pressing. Alternatively, walking your legs. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Now take full breath in. Side it out. Open your legs about mat distance apart. We're taking our first squatting position. So turn your toes slightly to the outer side. As you bend your knees, walking your hands towards your thighs. Kim is very flexible, so she can go almost all down now already. But I want you to stop here in halfway for now and pressing your edges of your feet in your squat and bring your hands to your inner thighs. See if you can push your chest forward, turn your palms up, and energetically using your arms to push your inner thighs to the outer side, and also your inner thighs gently hugging your elbows in. Very good. Breathe in. And as you exhale, see as you're actively stretching, lower your hips down a little bit more. Very good. Inhale. As you exhale, releasing your hands down, lifting up to your hips, feet parallel, ragdoll. Holding onto your elbows, ragdoll, gently moving side to side. If you find your lower back is rounding a lot right now, I want you to keep your knees deeper bent and folding your torso in between your thighs. So instead of folding from your lower back, feel your folding forward from the hip joints. Beautiful. And now releasing your hands down heavy, roll up to stand, nice and easy. Both arms straight forward and up towards the sky. Interlacing your fingers and push your palms up high. Exhale, pressing your left foot and we lower down towards the right side. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Pressing and rising. Use your core. Exhale, lower to the other side. Very nice. Inhale, come back to the center. As you're releasing your fingers, squeezing your shoulder blades, nice and strong fist, looking up to the sky. Inhale, come up. Exhale once more with big sigh. Good job. Inhale, come up. Arms down by your side. Tadasana. Take your head roll one side. When you're ready, reverse. Let's continue. Extending arms straight forward and up toward to the sky. Exhale outside all the way, swan dive. Halfway flat back. Your hands could be up to your thighs or down to your shins, or just like him, lower all the way down to the mat. Exhale, fold forward, head and neck heavy. Looking forward, walking forward to plank position. Take a moment. Push the ground, hugging the ribs. 3, 2, check in your shoulders in line with your wrists, please. And 1. From here, you may release your left knee down. Oops, sorry. So that's left side, right? Left knee down. So left knee in line with your hip. Walk your left hand a little bit forward and pivot the back foot down, please. We're going to twist toward the side way, but if that is your hip flexibility is stopping you, you can turn your foot slightly to the outer side of your mat. As you now push your hips, chest, and extending your right hand up toward the sky. Breathe in. Exhale, bring your upper hand close by your face. Beautiful. You see, as you energetically push the ground with your bottom hand, you're feeling your ribs expanding. Gently push your hips forward. Beautiful. Stay one more. Take full breath in, gazing up. Exhale, shoulder mobility. Drop the fingertips down, circling for 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Reverse. Inhale, up. Once more. Releasing your upper hand down, turn your back heel up, send your bottom foot also parallel, and lifting up yourself up to downward facing dog. Walk it out and move your hips side to side. Let's gazing forward, bend your knees deeply, walk or big float forward. Nice job. Halfway flat back, lengthening your spine and hamstrings. Exhale, fold forward, belly to thighs. Roll up to stand, arms straight forward and up toward to the sky. Interlacing your fingers, chin ever so slightly tucked down. Heels pressing, fingers reaching. Exhale, lower to the right side. Crescent moon for 3. Feel this nice and deep side body alongside your psoas all the way down to your foot. Very good. Inhale, use your core to bring your spine back up. Exhale, carefully lower to the other side. Squeeze your inner thighs, kneecaps lifting. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, releasing your arms down by your side. Samastiti. Close your eyes for a moment. Blink your eyes open, extending arms straight forward and up. Slight back bend, gazing up. Exhale, soften through your knees, swan dive all the way to the ground. Halfway back to flat back, longer spine. Exhale, step back to plank position. Stop for 3. Very good. 2. And 1. Now releasing your right knee down in line with your hip. Pivot the back foot down. Let's opening up. Reaching your left hand up. Find your balance. If your hips feeling tight, you can turn your foot toward to the edge of your outer side of your mat. Breathe in. Exhale. Let's bring your left hand close by your face. Keep pulling your bottom shoulder away from the ears. Lengthening longer, breathe in. Exhale, circling your upper hand twice, down for 1. Down for 2. Reverse twice. Beautiful. Releasing your upper hand down, turn your back heel up, step back to downward facing dog. Walk it out and move your hips a little bit. Maybe you can move your twist a little bit with your chest. So looking underneath your armpit. Very good. Breathe in fully. Stay still. Empty it out. Releasing your knees, hips back to child pose. Come up to seated on your heels, extending arms straight forward and stop. Good. Turn your palms up. And now fingertips nice and wide open toward to the ground. Often your forearm gets tight too. So you're going to bring your hand on top of your fingertips and gently push your wrist forward. 3, 2, and 1. From here, right away, you're going to release your palm all the way down to the mat. But be careful not to hyperextending your elbow joint. So don't push your elbow forward. Just gentle stretch on your forearm. Very good. 2, 1. Slowly release and shake it out. Other side, arms straight forward. palms nice and wide open, all the way facing down. Other side, gently push, 2, lovely, and all the way down to the mat, gently pressing. You can go ahead, give your forearm gentle massage and rubbing. Very nice. And now release all the way and shake it out. From now, we're going to go a little deeper into hamstring, glutes, as well as IT band. Okay, ready? Now walking your hands forward, back to table, extending right leg straight back. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest, stepping forward in between your hands. So we have 2 blocks prepared here. If you're feeling tight, you can have something like this. You can pause the video. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can grab 2 thick books instead. Now here, checking your knee. Let's walk your front foot a little bit forward, so stay in line with your ankle. See if you can push your belly, chest, and gazing slightly forward. As you exhale, sending your hips back carefully without rounding your back. Keep on lengthening your spine. Rebending and straight twice. Inhale to rebend. Exhale to straight. One last round. Beautiful. Walking your hands in line with your shoulders, pressing and lifting flat back. And see as you exhale, spread out your toes first and push your heel forward to flexing your foot. Flat back a little bit longer. Breathe in. As you exhale, swing your left hand, cross over to your leg, and see if your both fingers walk a little bit further, and resting your head and neck down, chest melting down. Stay 2 breaths. Beautiful. Let's undo your left hand back to the center. Rebend your knee. From here, heel toe, walk your foot toward to the edge and releasing your hips down. Bring your hands down to the mat, lifting up to your belly, chest gazing forward. Pigeon pose. So before we move on to the next posture, I want you to see if you can lifting up to yourself up a little higher, making slight back bend. Keeping your both hips all facing straight forward, please. 2. 1 more. Now carefully walking your hands forward, your belly down, chest down, forehead down. Soften through your shoulders and chest, letting go of any stiffness and tense around your glutes and hips with each exhalation. Let's slowly push ourselves back up. From here, you may sit down and turn your back toes up toward to the sky. Tuck your front heel a little close toward to yourself. Arms out to T shape. Breathe in. As you exhale, push toward to the back leg, releasing your hand down. Extending front hand goes up first. And see if you can turn it close by your face. This is beautifully stretching through your psoas as well as hip opening and your hamstrings. Close your eyes, enjoy this beautiful stretch. Let's slowly come back up. Very good. Arms out to T shape. Releasing your fingertips behind. Swing your back leg all the way across over to your thigh. If this is getting too intense for you, you can bring your foot in front of your shin and make sure both sit bones pressing. If you have more space, cross over to your thigh. Hold onto your shin and lifting up to your chest. Big breath in. Exhale, let's twist gently, releasing your one hand behind you. Just gently pull your knee, close your chest, look over to your shoulder. Beautiful. Unwind yourself and uncross your leg. Make your way back to downward facing dog. Walk it out and move your hips. Notice how you feel each downward facing dog. In yoga practice, we call downward dog as our home base. We come back here, check in with your breath. And again, remind yourself why you started yoga practice. Breathe in. Empty it out. Knees down, hips back to child pose. Arms extending forward. Let's move on to the other side. Extending. Bring yourself forward, back to table. Knee to knee touch. Extending left leg straight back. Breathe in. Knee to your chest. Step it softly forward. Very good. Stay down low, please. Check in again. Knee stay in line with your ankle. And your knee is not towards the middle of yourself, but more in line with your shoulder. Very good. Lengthening longer. Breathe in. Stay pause for a moment. Breathe out. Breathe in. Send your hips back. Half split. Bending, extending twice more. Inhale, move with your breath. Exhale. Beautiful. Walking your hands in line with your shoulders here. Halfway flat back. You can feel a little deeper sensation. And as you exhale, spread out your toes and push your ball of your foot, arch, and all the way to your heel. Breathe in. Swing your right hand, cross over to your leg, and see if you can walk in both hands a little further. You feel alongside your torso all the way to your psoas. Relax your head and neck down. Stay soft on the shoulders. One more breath. Bring your right hand back to the center. Rebend your front knee. And now let's make our way to pigeon pose. So heel toe, walk to the edge, releasing your hips, and bring your hands down in front of your leg. To begin again, lifting up your belly, chest, shoulders back, back of your neck long, front of your neck long. You can close your eyes and notice your hips, your glutes, tensions all start melting away. Breathe in, lifting up a little bit longer. Exhale, lower all the way. Walk your hands straight forward. Check in if your breathing is shallow, then make it longer exhalation. Slowly walking yourself back up, please. From here, now we sit down. Tuck your front heel, close yourself, back toes up toward to the sky. Notice your lower back is not rounding here. Push your belly, chest, and lifting up tall. Arms out to T-shape. Exhale, push your weight to the back leg. Release softly down. Extending front hand up to the sky. Feeling this beautiful connection through your side body. Bring your upper hand close by your face. You can close your eyes. Begin to really surrender yourself into this posture. Instead of forcing your body into the shape, notice how this posture makes you feel alongside your side body, hamstrings, and hips. Let's slowly bring our spine back up. Fingertips behind you, lean back, lifting up to your back leg, swing it all the way across to your thigh. Sitting up tall, hold onto your shin, lifting up taller. Exhale, seated twist. Carefully untwist yourself. And now we together get your legs straight forward and shake it out. Very nice. Soles of your feet together. Butterfly, flipping your wings just mindfully up and down, up and down. We're adding nice and feeling good twist once more. Releasing your left hand behind your back. Use your fingertips as a kickstand so you can lifting up to your chest. Your right hand goes on top of your inner thigh. Breathe in. Gently pressing and mindfully twisting once more. Back to the center. Breathe in. Switch. Breathe out. Twist. Come back to the center. Let's lean back, both legs straight forward, circling your ankles, one direction. Beautiful. Other direction. Okay, let's come back to crossing our legs, just like how we started. Sit bones pressing, lifting up to your chest, shoulders down. Close your eyes before we finish. Check in again how you feel after this practice. Perhaps your shoulders softening more, your hips, glutes, all the tensions are not all, but maybe half, 80%, 90% gone. Extending arms up over your head, together reaching up the arms up. Pray your hands down through your forehead, lips, and down to your heart. Thank you so much for joining today's practice. Hope today's class helps you to feel more ease into your shoulders and hips. Thank you so much for joining and demonstrating. We'll see you maybe again on the next class. Together bow. Namaste.